Welcome back, all of you now here. And then in this video, we are going to see the actual cost, which is nothing but a first in, first out cost. It is a beautiful cost method. And then that is also used in many industries. And so we are going to see about how it is all configured actually. I'll now share my screen now. So now here, what happens, I'm now working on the vision now. So I go there, click on it. And then I will now go to what? Manage cost profiles. I click on it. I will now go to the task, manage cost profiles. So click on search. Which what's called manage find cost, find profile cost. So manage cost profiles. The one. Right, click on it. So manage cost profile is the one. Right, click on it. And then you can see that we are having the whatever those things. So cost profile. So we have operations as the what happens the cost profile actually. The cost book and then cost org has to come now. Fine with that. So the cost profile is coming. And once again, cost profile is a different one now. Fine with the count. And then I will have to query on the cost or cost profile. Manage default cost. I will not get I will now go on and see the manage default cost profile. I will now go to the manage default cost profile. I will now go to the manage default cost profile. And then when you go and then have a look at the manage default cost profile, you can also see that US operations is the cost org and then cost book is financials. So they use only these two things. This org and this org. Now what happens? I go there and then I will now have a look at the valuation unit. Now I click on it. I will now go there and then have a look at it. When I click on search, it's called manage valuation units. So we'll now have a look at the manage valuation unit and manage valuation. So for the default org of what? Operations and financial, I click on it. And then go there. So we can even query on this. I will now say starts with operations. And then cost book starts with financials. And then make a search. Now I click on search. You're not working on the US one now. I click on search. Operations and financials, we're going to make it search. So let us now make a search. Now I click on search. So once it's not coming up, operations, I will now say it starts with, I'll have to give full name. Fine. Sometimes what happens, it doesn't come. Fine. So financials, FINAN, CAL, financial, operations and financials. Fine. Cost, organ, cost. Fine. Click on search. It needs a full value now. Fine. Click on it. It's still not coming. Manage valuation unit for this. Second. Make it as equals. So equals operations and then this equals financials and then make a search. Let's see whether it comes or not. It's still not coming now. I made a mistake here. The cost org is US operations and not operations actually. We'll now go there and then query on the US operations. It is US operations. Make a search. So US operations the one time, make a search. Now click on search. So it's US operations. One of them is the sufficient one. Fine, we're not getting it. So we will now have a look at the first one. Now find US operations financials. Fine, go that one. And then the US 001 is our. Now fine, click on it. So go that click on it. And then you'll now click on the valuation unit. Fine, click on it. We'll now have a look at the valuation. So it says what the valuation unit. The cost org is US 001 and then the inventory org is 001. So we will now create an item for this cost org and then this one. Fine, US operations and then financials and then US 001. Let us now go there and then create an item. So before which, what happens is we have to create our own cost profile. We'll now have to create one actual cost profile. Fine, click on certain minus, and then let us now create one cost profile. Fine, click on it. So click on search. Go there. Manage cost profile. So manage cost profile where we are going to make a search. This is for the actual cost. Fine, click on it. So click on plus now. Fine, we're going to create it now. So here, what happens? The cost profile set is common. Common set and cost profile. So we have to put the cost profile. We'll not name it actually. When T01, I will now say FIFO cost profile. We are not naming it actually. So now go to FIFO cost profile. So FIFO cost profile. You go there, fine, name it, fine, go back to it. And then we want to take a copy of it and then put the description. And put the description. And then the costing method is what? Actual cost. So we'll now use the actual cost. This is an actual cost for that. So valuation structure code. Fine. So this is what happens. We have to use the existing structure code and right click and then what happens? The duplicate. and then we'll now try to find out what is the structure code, which vision is using it now. So we can now see that the structure code which is now used on this thing is what valuation structure code is what INV space org and hyphen asset actually. This is the one they are using it now. So that INV space org and asset. INV space org underscore A and then give it a. This is the one. This is the one they are using it. So the valuation structure code is used by vision is this one now. So the one then go there, click on it. And go to the cost component mapping now. So common component group. So we have only one common component group. So there is no use for mapping it actually. So that's it. So my asset, my first in first out cost profile is ready actually. The T01 first in first out cost. So we are given everything. So in this place, what happens? The asset value is this. The inventory valuation structure code is this. That is what it is using. And then go there and then click on save and close. You're not giving a save and close. Now let me go and then create an item for testing the first in first out. You're not going to create an item for testing the first out. I will now click on the home icon. I'll go there. And then I will now go to what? Product management. And then I go to the product information management and then create an item. So I'm now going to create what? A first in first out testing. Actual cost or first in first out. It's a beautiful costing method. Some of the manufacturing companies where the cost is dynamically changing, like what happens, the gold manufacturing. So gold prices will not fluctuate like anything. All the precious materials, what happens, they may even go for FIFO actually, first in first out. So it is basically called a layered cost actually. So depending upon the need, what happens, we may have to go for the layered cost. Fine, click on it. Go there. Fine, click on create. So click on create now. So we are now going to create a new item. So click on create up. We are creating a new item. So go there. And then I will now put my master log as 000. Go there. And then here I'm not using the same root item class. Doesn't matter. Whatever is there is okay. Fine. Click on OK. Gunning item class is there. Fine. So this will have a greater importance only for the product data hub actually. So otherwise we can leave it as but few supply chain doesn't use it now. Only thing is what once when you give OK, it has to come as approved. Otherwise we have to change the item class. So it's not coming as approved. It's okay. Fine for that. I will not say it's the T0101. Fine. I will not say underscore P4. Fine. First in first out. So everything is small now. Fine. For easiness, whatever I'm doing it. So here the cost profile is auto now. If you go there and click on it. So here what happens? The cost profile is going to be auto. It's auto now. Fine. It's auto. So since it's auto, what happens? It gets automatically associated to this profile now. If I click on it, it gets automatically associated. And then go there. Go to the what's called associations. And then let me associate to the child org 001. Go to actions and then go to select NAT and then let me associate to the child org 001. So we are now associating to the child org 001. So select it from the left hand side and then click on apply and then click on done. So T0101 FIFO is now assigned with the automatic cost profile. Then click on it and then click on save and close. Now we'll now override the profile. Click on it. We'll now override the profile with our first in first out costing. So once the item is saved, we'll now override the profile actually. We are going to override the profile. So we are saving it to the child org also. Assign it also fine for that note. And then go there and click on it. Click on the name and then click on what setup and maintenance. And then we will now go there. So you click on it and then here what happens? You go to the search and then I will now say manage item cost profile. You go to the manage item cost profile and go there, click on it. Manage item cost profile. We're going over there. Click on it. And then here now click on plus. So go there. The cost organization code, we have to take it from the US-001. So it's US-001. So now we are putting the cost org as what US_001. And then we'll now have a look at the cost book now, fine, which you are using it. Click on it. So the cost book is what financial. So in this place, whatever you go there, financial is the one, right? Financial is the one, and go there. So your tab now, and look on financial. So FIN and then make a search now. Click on search for the financials. not coming forward. I tried to put the cost or code, it is not coming. So cost or name is coming actually. Fine, cost or name and then cost book is coming. Fine, I will say T0101 is a FIFO now. Fine, click on it. And then I will now go and then search for it. T0101. And then make a search. Now fine, click on search. It will be FIFO. So T01 FIFO is the one. Fine, click on it. The one. So here the actual cost profile is what again T01 and then give a tab. Now fine, there is the FIFO costing profile. So this is the one. So we have now made this cost profile, so there is no coming in. So the item is now going to follow the actual cost profile. Now, click on it. So this is on now, fine, that on it. And then click on save and close, by which what happens, we have now completed the profiling. Fine, the cost profile has been changed. Now, fine, click on save and close. So whenever you make such a major change, what happens, have a habit of what? Logging out and logging in. And then we are going to make a transaction. Click on them. And then we will log out and log in and then perform the transactions to see about how this works. Click on sign out. Sign out and sign in. So sign out and sign in will ensure that whatever setups you have made on the costing area will all be sensed by the transactional systems. That is the best way. So click on it, sign out and sign in. The remaining, what happens, we go there and then close those things. I click on it and then close those things. So we are now signing it out. And then when it comes in, what happens, we will now sign in also. So click on confirm and then again sign in. Fine, we're now signing in. Now what happens is we are now going to perform the transactions for the actual cost. So we have one exercise which I have now. I will not show you the exercise. The one actual cost test. So I have now taken a case of what happens, a share broker. What happens, I got orders from 2 customers actually for purchasing the ONGC shares. Customer A orders for 750 shares, and then customer B is ordering for 300 shares. So he got those things. So he is now going to the market and then he's going to buy. So he is now buying the shares at 11 a.m. He made a purchase of 500 shares at a price of 100. So the total he has to purchase is what? 750 plus 350 is 1050. So for both the customers put together, he has to buy 1050. And at 11:15, he bought another 300 at a price of 110 actually. Right? And at 11:30 a.m., what happens? He made another purchase for 250. So all put together, what happens? It's now meeting his needs actually. 5 plus 3 plus 50, fine, it is at 120. So let us now simulate these 3 transactions as a separate miscellaneous result. Now go there. So click on close. Now fine. Now go to what? Now go to the supply chain execution. Now go to the supply chain execution. And then I go to the inventory management. So click on it. And then we are ready on the 001 org only. Fine, click on it. And then go there and then create. Go to the what? Create miscellaneous transaction. So click on the create miscellaneous transaction. So click on the create miscellaneous transaction. So drop down and then here whatever you go there and then he is now saying what miscellaneous result. So click on it. This is the offset account. Fine. This will be given to the financials. Fine. Click on it. And then choose the offset. Go there. Click on search now. And then go there. I will not choose one of those. It will be given by the financials in reality. So we have to take it from them. So go there. Then what happens? I go down and then give it done. Give OK. So let me take a copy of this. So this is the offset account. So we will now make 3 different transactions in 3 different times actually. So I will now say use current item cost is what no, not yes, no, but I'm going to give a cost actually because he's buying it at different rates. So click on cost. At different rates, he's going to buy at different timings actually. Now say T0101 underscore fee 4. So this is the item now. He's putting the item over here. So you will now populate the item and then what happens? You go there. I will now keep it on stores. And then you're now going to go for 500 quantities. So the first receipt, a simulation of this now, because the simulation of this $500 each. $500. So click on the edit details. I will now edit the cost details. Since it is no, what happens? We are editing the cost details. Click on the edit cost details. And then here, what happens? You go there, click on plus now, and I'm going to give a cost. Drop it down. And once the item price, and then $100. And then click on OK. So the first transaction is now getting completed. Click on OK. And then click on submit now, by which we are now done it at 5:58 a.m. actually. So 12:24, 5:58. So at a different time, what happens? We'll again make another transaction. So click on submit. So the transaction gets completed actually. It's basically called layered cost. Whenever you're receiving it, at a different times. The system will now do the layered cost. Now, now what happens? You go there and then perform a miscellaneous result. The second miscellaneous result you're going to make. So click on it and then go there. And then you click on it and then click on the create miscellaneous transaction. So drop it down. So here, whatever you go there and then you'll say miscellaneous result. So go there and then we'll now populate the same whatever's account. Now fine, click on it. And then here again, we'll now say there's a no. And then here, whatever I click on plus now, I'll now put the same here. So T0101, T0101 underscore P4. Go there. It is a stores now fine. So this time, what happens? You know, going to bought by 300 at 110 actually. So at 1110, we got only 300, but at a higher price now. Fine. So go there. So click on 300. So click on the details, and then going to buy at a higher price actually. So this happens in many companies. It is not stocks is always fluctuating, but there are certain manufacturing industries also where the prices fluctuate over a period of time. Right? So there also they sometimes use this actual cost. So you identify if the end client is insisting upon actual cost, you only have to use it. So click on OK. They will all be coming from manufacturing actually. Click on submit. Everything is automatic and so nothing to be set. Once with the profiling and other things are set, afterwards whatever, nothing to be set. A transaction processing no. So it was in a different time actually. Now we'll now make the third result now. Click on it. Click on it. We'll now go on and make a third result. Click on the create miscellaneous result. The third result we are doing. Now 601. Fine with that one. I will now drop down. And then click on the miscellaneous result. Now, fine with that. So I will now put the account over here. Now, fine, click on it. Now putting the account over here. I will now make it as a no. Now, fine, click on no. So click on plus. Now, fine, click on plus. And then I will now populate the item. Fine, T0101 underscore F. So sub inventory is what stores. So go there. So the third transaction is for what 250. The balance the total order is only for 1050. So he has to buy only 250. So you bought 250 at 120 price. So go there. So buy 250. Give a tap and then click on the edit details and then give a price of 120. And click on the edit cost details. And then here click on plus. And then we are going to make it now. Click on top it on item price. And then it's going to be 120. So click on OK, fine, by which the price is now given. Fine, click on OK, and then we'll now submit it. So all the three miscellaneous receipts are done, which is equivalent to a manufacturing receipt now. Fine, what else? Fine, click on submit because they are all in different timings. So we are now simulating it through a miscellaneous transaction. Now what happens is he is now going to issue the thing to the customer section. It may be a manufacturing or sales order issue or whatever it is. So what he will do is he will now make a miscellaneous issue. So the first customer wanted what 750 shares. So he will now put 750 shares automatically. Now on it. Now go there. On it. Will now make a miscellaneous issue. Now go to the create miscellaneous issue. So drop down. This must be a miscellaneous issue. I will now go there. I will now make it a miscellaneous issue. Go there. I will now put the same account over here. So he has purchased it in different times. Now go there. So go there. Now what happens? I will now make the current item cost is yes, no, not no. It is yes actually. So once when he makes a transaction for 750 quantities, but what happens? He has now initially purchased 500 100. So that will be allocated to him. And then what happens? You go there and then 500 and then he wants 250 more. The 250 will be taken from the second layered costing actually. At 11:15 p.m., what happens? He has purchased 315, 110 now. Fine. It will now take up 250 at 110 actually. So the total cost to the customer is this now. Fine. So layer by layer, it will now consume now. Fine. Whatever has not flown into the system, what happens? It will be consuming layer by layer actually. And then it will ask the customer to pay this much actually. So first layer, whatever he has purchased first, what happens? It will now give it to him. And then the balance 300, fine. The next 300, what happens? It will now 110. So it will now take only 250 and then do it at this place and then he has to pay this. And then he will now process the customer B now. Fine. Customer B will now say 300 quantities he has asked for. So when you ask for 300, in this 300, what happens? We already have 50 balance now. Fine. So 50 balance at 110 will be given to him. And then the balance 250 at 120 will be given to him. So what happens? Your cost accounting will now do the split of this. This is called layered cost now. So it will now get consumed layer by layer. So cost accounting will do it. So when you are transacting it, you will now say yes, and then will now make a 750 transaction for the first customer. I'll make it as fine. Click on plus now. You'll make a transaction of first now. Go there. And T0101 underscore F, and then give a tab. And quantity is what? He has asked for what? 750 total. So we'll go there. 750 we are going to give. We are not giving any breakup, but the system will now break up. Physical shares can be anything. You may have physical, but what happens is price wise, this is the breakup actually. Cost wise, this is the breakup. But physical shares can be anything. Fine. It can be what happens A100121040, whatever it is, fine. Physical shares can be anything, it doesn't matter. But layered cost, actual cost will not do the consumption of the cost layer wise actually. So it is no yes, and then what happens? Some 50 cost, fine, click on submit now. So by which what happens? We are now given to the first customer 750 now. Fine, click on. So the first customer will be given now. Fine, click on again. First customer is being given 750 is being given now. Fine, click on it. Now what happens? We go there and then make for the second customer now. Fine, click on it, and then create miscellaneous transaction. Create miscellaneous transaction and go there, click on it, and then drop down and then choose what miscellaneous issue now. Right? Go to the miscellaneous issue and go that one, and then I will now put again the price now. This time also 11. I'm not saying it is the best now. So on the existing cost only, existing actual cost, you're going to define, click on it. I'll not go there, fine, click on it. I'll not say F5, F4 underscore, what happens? P4. That all. It is a T0101 underscore F. That is the item. So go there. So here for the second customer, he has now asked for 300 actually. So what is done? He has now asked for 300 actually. So you now go on and give the 300. Whatever you structure, click on it. And then it is yes, actually, if I go there, click on submit. So now the system will now split the cost for both the customers actually. No issue. Now what you do is you go and then push it to the costing area. Go there, click on it. Now go there, go to the tools. Sorry. You go to the home icon. You go to the tools. You go to the tools. And then here what happens? You go to the scheduled process. You go to the scheduled process. So click on the schedule new process and click on it. And then here what happens? You go there. And then here what happens? They will now say transfer cost. What happens? Transfer cost to transfer inventory to cost. Transfer inventory to cost. So give a transfer inventory to cost. No, transfer inventory to cost. So click on OK. So by which what happens? We are not transferring the inventory to cost. So what are the costs are? I think it is a code now. Right? Otherwise, US operations. You know, say US. I will say OPE. You would have moment. Sometimes asking only the organization name actually. Cost or name only is asking for. So US operations one, fine, click on submit. So by which what happens? It will be getting transferred into the interface tables of cost accounting. Then go there and then have a look at now. Wait for the what happens? The concurrent to get completed. Or once when the transfer is completed, this data will now go on and reach the interface tables of cost accounting. Now we will now pull it into the base tables. We go there. I will now query only mine now. Click on it. So SCM10. Make a search. Now click on search. We are now searching only for mine now. Click on it. Now searching for mine. So transfer transaction costing is now succeeded actually. Now we will now go to the costing area and then do it. Right click and then duplicate. We will now go to the costing area and then what happens? We will now do the we will now create the cost accounting distributions. We will now create a cost accounting distributions. So click on the home icon and click on the home icon. And then here what happens? Go there. And then I will now go to what? I will now go to what? Supply chain execution. Now go to the supply chain execution and then I go to the cost accounting. Go to the cost accounting. So supply chain execution cost accounting. I will now go and then create my distributions. Now I click on it. I will now go down and click on it. We'll now have what? Create cost accounting distribution. This is the one. So click on create cost accounting distributions. So they may be using some run control. If I click on such now, I'll see what run control they are using it. So many run controls in that. US inventory or this may be the one. I'm not very sure what it. So if you go on and see the US operations, click on US operations. US operations there. Click on US operations. So we have US operations itself as a what happens a run control. Now click on it, and then I go there, and then we will not do this. Now US operations there. This is the one. Now so US operations, financials, everything is there. So you go there, and then we will not submit this. Now click on it. Now go there. US operations, finance, everything is there. So schedule the process for this. So click on the schedule process. So click on submit. So once you submit it, what happens? It will be submit running now. So we'll now wait for the concurrent to complete. Now go to the monitor process and then have a look at it. So once when they complete, what happens? The data from the interface tables of cost accounting will be brought into the base tables of cost accounting. And then it will now say it's fully cost structure. Great cost accounting distribution. It's not getting done. So it's now running. Okay. Now this is no running. So it is a big concurrent. It will not take a longer time actually. So here, whatever they go there and go down now, click on it. Save and close. Whenever you have a save and close, have a habit of saving and close. Now, click on it. We will now go and then review the cost accounting distribution. Now go to the review cost accounting distribution. Now go there and then we'll now query that. Sometimes what happens even before it gets completely completed, we'll be able to get the costing distribution actually. Click on it. Not running. We'll see whether it comes up. I'll now wait for some more time now. So the monitor process is now still running actually. So let me go and then search for it. Now I click on it. Now go to the review cost accounting, and then I'm now putting the item on this and make a search. I don't see whether the cost has come on. The cost has come. What happens? It will show. Yes, it has come. You go there and then have a look at it. It is final costed actually. Everything is final costed. So our activity is what? Look at the issues on it. So go there and we'll now look at the first of all what happens. The 750 issues. 750 issues is what? You go there. You have a look at it. Find 750 issues. So it will be 500 plus 250. The system would have split this into at a different cost. Go there, go there. So click on it and then whatever they go there and select the line and then click on view details. Click on view details. So we'll now see how the accounting has got split actually. So here you can see 500 and 250 is split actually. So miscellaneous is fine with that. So 500 and 250, it has no split actually. And then you go to the cost distribution. If I click on the cost distribution, and then how will I click on it? And then you can now see that 50,000 is the one now. Fine, click on it. So for this is $100, and so is now coming. Fine, is 50,000. And then keep your cursor on the second one. Now fine, click on the second one. So it will be $110. I click on it. So it's $110. So it's not showing me the rate actually. It is what 110.1 transaction with a different account of it. So 250 quantity is not showing the amount is 27,000. You must see this. So 250 at 27,500 is very correct at 110. 500 at 50,000. This is all. So the total money the customer has to pay is what? 77,500 actually. You must see whether you're able to see the total one or not. When click on next. I say I will go there to the next one. So click on next and so it's again whatever the offset and inventory valuations are coming from transaction debit and leave it as well. Those things are not very important. Click on it. So click on next and go that it is not very 50,000 5,500 not showing you something. Maybe for 110 what happens is not showing you 5,500 actually. So the only entries will come only in this. So I wanted to see the total one. Now if I click on close now so on this one before. So we'll now see whether we have a total valuation here or not. So it's not showing me the total valuation at all. Go that on it. 77,500 must be the value of it. You're unable to see that total valuation here. So that is not showing fine. So 50,000 plus 27,500, 77,500 is one. But it shows you the split of the cost. Now, if you go to the view details, it now shows you the split actually. One for 500 and then one for 250 actually. So 500 is 50,000. And then the next one is what? 27,500. So these two things put together is 77,000. I don't know where to see the total actually. You just make a R&D and then see, but how to see the total actually. Fine. Individual line totals are going fine. Every individual cost line total is not showing you. But how to see the total one? Fine. It is not showing me here. So that what happens with that you have to see in the main one only, when not on the distribution of income. Now we'll now go there and then see the second issue. Now find second issue is for 300 actually. So 50 at 110 and then 250 at 120. Go that part and then go there. So this is a 300 issue, find that part and then go there. So click on the view details. So click on the view details. You'll have 50 and 250. So you got 50, then go there. And then 50 is at what? At 110 picture. 50 at 110 is 5,500. So 50 at 110 is 5,500. And then the remaining is what? 120 actually. So 250 at what happens? 120 is 30,000. So the total amount is 35,500 which he has to pay. But if you are going to sell, what happens? It will be doing the what happens the summation and then it will not show you to properly. But since the miscellaneous issues and receipts, whatever, at least they're not showing you individually. But there may be a place where we can even see the total amount for the transaction space. So it's 30,000 and then this one, whatever they want to see, 5,500. So it's not showing you exactly. Beautiful concept, and then what happens? It has to be applied accordingly. That's it. Click on it. Close my file. So this completes the demonstration of actual cost, which is nothing but first in, first out costing. I hope that you understood enough. So bye for now, and then we'll meet on some other video.